Maki, he doing what he do, man. He talking shit and swallowing spit. So if y'all ain't with us, y'all against us. If you ain't up with the cause, you down with the fools. So look, right now, man, we finna break this shit down, man. We giving y'all a great game,
man, you already know what the fuck.
Hey, man, quit playing with them and do what you do.
Whoa, it's the Plug Podcast. I'ma tell the truth and give a fuck, get mad. Widow in the chat, and we always on the gas. If I let the bass drop, it will leave you on your ass. Do it how we wanna do it. All my niggas, they been through it. Tired to see my people lose it. I'ma tell you about the life that I've been living. In a free world, I ain't trying to go to prison. They wanna see me victim in a part of the statistics. God got me right, cause I'm a mission. Having into submission. I really gotta get it like a card of new addiction. Baby, this me, I'm a fucking new addition. Boy, you ain't real, you a fucking contradiction. Trying to get my generation right, I ain't lying. Moving how I move every day, I ain't dying. The blind lead the blind and they lost in the island. You talk about a rapper and I'm talking about a child. Mama told me to stick to my senses. Come out the shelf and don't remain victim. Get what you get outside and get bigger. Pain is a presence deep in my root. Jaw dropping jewels, Mr. Smith dropping jewels. Big Mac out in Canada, we ain't known to play cool. I ain't trying to see a transformer in my kid's school. I got Kane by my side if a nigga wanna do it. Let the bass drop, make a face drop. I ain't changed, I grew up, grow up, or don't show up. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet talking. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet banging. It don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Okay, it go like comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. I said, yeah, comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. Baby, just honest. I'm with Cross, hopping down on that stage, yeah. Already know what I say, yo. You in trouble. It's a marathon, no sprint. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Hey, let's go.
Hey, man, say, man, and we putting down real game right now, man. We got the young king, man, Maki. He doing what he do, man. He talking shit and swallowing spit. So if y'all ain't with us, y'all against us. If you ain't up with the cause, you down with the fools. So look, right now, and we finna break this shit down, man. We giving y'all a great game,
man, you already know what the fuck.
Hey, man, quit playing with them and do what you do.
Whoa, it's the Plug Podcast. I'ma tell the truth and give a fuck, get mad. Widow in the chat, and we always on the gas. If I let the bass drop, it will leave you on your ass. Do it how we wanna do it. All my niggas, they been through it. Tired to see my people lose it. The world lost in confusion. I'ma tell you about the life that I've been living. In a free world, I ain't trying to go to prison. They wanna see me victim in a part of the statistics. God got me right, cause he know I'm on a mission. Niggas stopping out, giving in to submission. I really gotta get it like a card of new addiction. Baby, this me, I'm a fucking new addition. Boy, you ain't real, you a fucking contradiction. Trying to get my generation right, I ain't lying. Moving how I move every day, I ain't dying. The blind lead the blind and they lost in the island. You talk about a rapper and I'm talking about a child. Mama told me to stick to my senses. Come out the shelf and don't remain victim. Get what you get outside and get bigger. Pain is a presence deep in my root. Jaw dropping jewels, Mr. Smith dropping jewels. Big Mac out in Canada, we ain't known to play cool. I ain't trying to see a transformer in my kid's school. I got Kane by my side if a nigga wanna do it. Let the bass drop, make a face drop. I ain't changed, I grew up, grow up, or don't show up. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet talking. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet banging. It don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. I said, Yeah, comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own gauntlet. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real, just honest. Baby, just honest. On with cross, hopping down on that stage, yeah. Already know what I say, yo. You in trouble. It's a marathon, no sprint. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Hey, let's go.
Salute, everybody. Welcome back to another one, man. It's the Plug Podcast, man, by Crossyard. Salute to everybody coming up in here, man. We got another one today, man. Salute to everybody coming in here. I see my man E up in here, Black Widow, salute. Boss Victim, salute. Salute to everybody, man. It's rocking with the channel, supporting the channel, man. We got another crazy one, man. This one's coming out of Baltimore, man. You know what I'm saying? So this whole thing is a teenager, right? So I guess the girl was dating. She was dating some boyfriend that the girl had, and it was an ex-girlfriend. Well, she ended up catching her in school, and she ended up bringing this knife to school. And man, it's all caught on camera about how she ended up stabbing this girl up. So we're gonna play this. Salute to everybody coming in here, the people that's gonna start coming in rocking. I appreciate y'all. Let's get ready to build on this. One second. Appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with you, man. Today, I appreciate it. Let me pull it up. So yeah, this is coming out of Baltimore. Teenage girl basically was dating a guy. The mom claimed she didn't even know who this girl was that came and attacked the daughter. Had no idea, no clue. Hold on. Salute, Miss BTV. Salute, Queen. I see you in the building. We're talking about, I know you probably heard about it, the teen that was attacked in school by another girl based off the fact that I guess it was her ex, right? They said it was the ex that was involved. So let's get this. One second, guys. All right. All right, so we about to play this one. So this one right here is out of Baltimore. And this was where a young teen was attacked. Y'all hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media.
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
A knife. In the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
So there y'all have it. So this is coming out of Baltimore. So this young lady right here, right? This young lady right here was attacked by a girl in her school over dating another boy. She was dating a boy, and the girl came in there with a knife, and I mean, the video, man, is so graphic. It's going around. Y'all can look at it on Instagram and all those other places that it's on. Man, she just kept stabbing the girl. She kept stabbing her, attacking her in the bathroom stall while the girl was trying to fight for her life. And she kept screaming at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what did I do to you? And she said, you know what you did, you know? And it's like the ex-boyfriend. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is going on in the high schools now, man. You talking about girls are bringing, I mean, that ain't no, they ain't no, back in the days, the girls had like kitchen knives. Man, that's a damn artillery knife. They said that the blade was dull. They found it. It was a flip-out blade. So she had total, she went off. She was in love, whoever this boy was. And basically the sad part, he was playing both of them. That's what people don't understand. Like, even in high school, he probably was popular in high school. He playing both of them. Then he decided he didn't want no girl because she was probably too clingy. The other girl probably looked a little better, and she got the hate. Because, I mean, that's crazy. You know, the mother couldn't even believe it. The girl said she didn't know it, but I'm pretty much thinking she had to know her. Like, let's be honest. There's no way she could not have known who that girl was that walked up on her. Because my thing is that, and the setup was she got set up going into the bathroom. I mean, that's crazy, ain't it? You get set up going to the bathroom like that? That's what I don't understand. So what y'all think about that? I want to hear what y'all think about that. Being a young lady, and that's why I said it's dangerous. These girls dealing with these boys, they're not saying, they're not talking to them, not saying nothing. The parents, like I said, we just had one the other day, yesterday, where the parent messed around and allowed the little boy to be living up in the house, allegedly. So that being said, I mean, what do you think about this? There's another crazy one. Yeah, this is another crazy one. Exactly. So, I'm just blown away the fact that the fact that when you look at it in hindsight, like, man, I can't believe this young girl, because this girl, she didn't deserve that, man. Not over no damn knucklehead little boy. And that's what these girls are getting caught up in. They fall in love, and they act like they're adults, and they can't mentally handle that. She couldn't handle the fact that old girl probably was with the dude and had seen her out. He probably was rubbing in her face. He could have been probably still messing with the girl on the side. You know what I'm saying? And two girls then got themselves, and guess what's going to happen? One girl going to jail. The other girl going to be messed up. He probably eventually going to stop dating the girl. And then he going to go find him somebody else. Because they're in high school. I mean, they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, in high school, ain't no young man taking none of that seriously. Let's be honest. So salute to everybody coming in here. Again, this is about a teen attacked in school over an ex-boyfriend. This is in Baltimore, Maryland. Y'all hit that like button coming in.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing and stabbing.
So look at that knife right there alone. That knife alone, man. Yeah, she was just stabbing that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, repeatedly. I think she got stabbed 6 or 7 times, they said. And then the girl got to running through the hallway, running, screaming for her life, trying to get away. Like, people was just looking like, what in the heck is going, pools of blood, all that crazy mess.
And my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also...
I mean, look at that, dog. Yeah, E, that's crazy, ain't it? Look at that. Man, that's crazy, dog. Man, she snapped. That boy snapped in that bathroom. They had a corner right there in the bathroom stall. That's nuts, dog. This is nuts.
Caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Man, I don't blame the mom. I don't blame her. I don't blame her for charging her, as an adult, man. I mean, she meant to kill that girl, man. Again, you can't, just because where the knife, landed, she could have hit an artery. She meant to kill her. She meant to kill her. She was really mad at her. She really, really hated that girl. That's crazy, man. She really did. She really hated that girl, man. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable, dog. The way she stabbed that girl up, dog. I mean, man, these are 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds. Hey, this is some nonsense. What's going on with these young people? That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. This 16, 17. This young lady didn't even realize, and most females realize it, just like anybody else. Once you move and you go to a whole nother school or you move to another place, you're not thinking about that person you went to school with. You done moved on, man. Let's be honest, man. Ain't nobody searching and looking for them people. She ain't even got a chance. So she gonna spend the rest of her life locked up in prison. That's crazy. Locked up in prison, y'all. I can't believe that. I can't believe that, it's that bad that this dude would put y'all in a situation like that. Like I said, at the end of the day, he was playing both of them. Yeah. Nanny Pooh, salute Nanny Pooh. Yeah. And she young, beautiful young lady. Now he done look, that E. He must have been some popular little young nigga. He probably was getting all the females. And that's probably not even a female he probably really liked in real life. He just got a bunch of them. He had them playing over each other. He's probably telling one thing, telling another one, a whole nother thing. Nanny Pooh, we sitting here talking about, I don't know if you heard out there in Baltimore, Maryland, where a teen was attacked in school over an ex-boyfriend. The dude broke up with the other girl. She caught her in the bathroom and started repeatedly stabbing her. I think she attacked her, stabbed her about 6 to 7 times, I'm thinking, allegedly. And she was able to get away, right? She was able to get away. But the sad part about it is she sustained a lot of almost, puncture this, stab wounds here. Young, beautiful lady. Yeah, Nanny Pooh, young, beautiful lady. You know what I'm saying? It just is nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is this? What is our kids doing? Like, what is it? Like, we can't keep blaming the kids. What is the parents doing? The hell is they on? They on something different. I don't get it. Like the mama didn't know that this one girl, she was that upset and obsessed with this young man that she had the knife. Where'd she get the damn knife? You know what I'm saying? Why did they set her up to fight? If she was going to fight, okay, I get the fight and catch her in the bathroom, y'all scrap, get it out the way. Man, she came there with straight attack mode. Yeah, that's terrible. That girl didn't have a chance. Thank God she was able to block a lot of that. If she didn't block that, man, it would have been awful. If she'd have just put her hands up, she would have stabbed her all over, man. She would have killed that girl in that bathroom. I promise y'all that. This is sad, man. So salute to everybody coming in here. Nanny Pooh, I'm going to play this back. Again, this is coming out of Baltimore, Maryland, right? And this is about the ex-boyfriend again. The young girl was mad because the new girlfriend she was with. So let's watch this.
Standing there watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt described
Y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she can be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Man, I don't blame her, man. What y'all think? The mama's probably blown away. Now, I don't think that this mama's like that mama from last night. This mama probably blown away. She probably like, I would have never even assumed no shit like this, that this young lady was even in the, it got that serious. But that goes back to going from where they took out, you remember back in the days, you had the landline phone. Your mama knew everybody that called you. Back in those days, your mother knew everybody that called you. That phone rang, everybody called you. And then by that time, old school parents would be like, when you had the pager, they used to be like, baby, you ain't got his pager number, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Then it became the cell phone. But the landline phone let you know who your kids was actually interacting with. And that's the sad part. I'm telling you. A lot of these kids got they got multiples of apps. Man, there's so many different ones. Now you got, y'all couldn't imagine. It's at least for kids out there's about 10, 12 different apps. A lot of parents just got the Instagram and they think the TikToks and shit like that. Man, these kids on all types of stuff because through those TikTok apps, they give them a segue to go add to a hyperlink to another damn app that somebody else has independently create. They create apps all day. You know what I'm saying? For young kids. Because that's another way for those chesters to be able to get a contact with them kids. You see what I'm saying? So think about this. I want to know, I was trying to, do y'all blame I hate to say this. Do y'all blame the little young man for playing them? Or do you blame the girls for not knowing that he's being played or they were being played? Because it can go both ways. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at it as a guy, he should feel something bad about the shit. But as young men at that age in high school, man, he ain't thinking like that. He thinking he getting brownie points. I'm telling y'all from a guy, he getting brownie points. He like, shit, man, I got two of the baddest chicks up in school fighting over me. We used to look at it like that back in the days. Oh, man, this chick, she crazy, dog. We got to watch out, man. She crazy. But then at the end of the day, you realize that's dysfunctional, dog. That's not where it's at. Yeah, he thinking he player. You know that, Scott. Come on, E. He in there like, man, you can't tell me nothing. And them are not no ugly young ladies. So he's sitting there thinking, man, I got this on lock. And then don't know that these girls are mentally invested in him. That's what us as young men, that's why they say girls grow up and mature faster than boys. You know, like I had a situation with my daughter. When I told the little young dude, I said, man, look here, man, you like my daughter. He said, yes, sir, I like her. I said, yeah, but you don't like her. It's two different likes. I know you like her. Trust me, I know you like her, just like many other dudes like her. But to like her like she likes you, you don't like her like that. And you should be real and you tell her. And I told her you should tell more females that moving forward in life. That way you don't have no problems with no miscommunications where it's their fault. Because a lot of times these dudes get with these females, they have no intent. And then they'll say, well, he said he wanted to kick it with me. And I say, what do you mean kick it? Oh, so he said kick it or he wanted to be with you. Well, no, he said he wanted to kick it with you. Well, that's two different meanings of a young dude. Kicking it is that's what y'all doing. There's no explanation why y'all doing it. You're just doing it. But if he's with you, then he with you. He going to your family's house. He coming at least come to show his face to say, I've been here at your house. But if you ain't got that, you can't say you got no boyfriends. You can't say you got no girlfriends. Like the old saying used to be in some old school players used to say, if you ever want to know if a man or a girl if you ever want to know if a man or a girl got anybody, you can tell simple. 2 holidays. Christmas. No, I'm sorry. 3 holidays. Valentine's Day, Christmas, and New Year's. Those are the 3 holidays. A OG told me, player told me. Those are 3 holidays. And if you ever get a chance now, social media is sad. Go back and look at people's Valentine's Day. They'll tell you if they had somebody. Go check their Christmases and if they man showed up, or check New Year's where they got pictures of them going out. If you don't have any of that on your social media platform or who you with, you ain't got no man. And no matter if it's new era or not, if a man really wanted to be with a woman, because eventually he got to meet the parents, he has to come. So if a man ain't met your parents, he ain't never been your man. It's just that simple. Men are just straight to the point. He might tell you and tell everybody else you his girl. He only telling certain people. He ain't telling everybody. And just because he tell 4 or 5 people don't mean everybody know. 4 or 5 of his homeboys know. That don't mean he know. You know what I mean? That's what these females got the game twisted. And these dudes run them games. Because at the end of the day, if you claim that you've ever had a man and your man has never met your parents, he never had a man. It's just what it is. If you say you went out of town with your man and took a trip with your man, but you ain't never got a picture of you taking a trip with your man and y'all ain't posting it in real time because the social media is real time, then you ain't never had a man. It's just what it is. That's just, me being black and slow. Like at the end of the day, it's just like it don't make sense. It's got to make sense. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It just got to make sense because it don't make sense when you got situations like that. That's why I think it's kind of comical. Yeah, to me, it's a little comical. Because it's got to make sense, y'all. It's got to make sense. And these young girls don't get it. They really don't. They think a person love you based off the fact that because y'all hang out and kick it. But then again, people get upset if you don't even damn have them in your social media platform. But back to this young lady again, which is sad that you got this young lady right here that was put in a situation which is very unfortunate, dog. Like I said, to me, very unfortunate. So we're gonna run this back. We're gonna run this back. Everybody hit that like button. It's still early. Hopefully people gonna start coming to the chat. Maybe if people start getting into the algorithm, I appreciate y'all.
And they're watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she can be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
So again, I just think that's very unfortunate. And it's always in the middle. Look, two girls, but they ain't bring up the boy. See what I'm saying? They ain't bring up the boy. The boy probably, like I said again, there's no way in the world. Them girls was so much, they was hateful. They hated on each other. And the one girl was more obsessed. Because I don't think if that girl had said leave, you know what I'm saying, salute, boss, salute. I just don't think that if they messed around and they said that, right? Like, boss, I don't know if you saw, this is in Maryland, boss. You probably saw this on the news. About a teen was attacked in school over an ex-boyfriend. And which is so crazy is, again, like I said, the ex-boyfriend is nowhere to be seen or in the situation. I get it. But as young ladies, to conduct yourself in that totally different fashion, that is crazy to me. I just don't, I'm just mind blown that she went in there, boss. She went in there with a damn blade. And man, yeah, reply, I just got on. Oh, replay. You probably say, okay, replay. Yeah, I will. And I'm going to hit this thing, man. Again, I'm going to allow people to come on here. You know, we got people coming in the chat. Again, this is about a situation that happened in Baltimore, Maryland. About two teenage girls got into it in the bathroom. The girl actually allegedly set her up in the bathroom. She came in there with a blade. You know, the girl saying, I don't even know you. But it was actually her boyfriend that she just started dating, her ex. It was the girl that was the ex that got mad that he was dating this chick. And this wasn't an ugly young lady. Yeah, I'll show y'all a picture of the girl that got stabbed. This is the young lady that got stabbed. See what I'm saying? She was stabbed multiple times. Nice young, and the other girl that was stabbed, she didn't look like she was no bad young looking lady. You know what I'm saying? But I think that she fell too much in love with him. I think that's what it was. Salute, Mr. Smith. Appreciate you coming in, blessing the channel.
Salute, big brother, the plug, aka Kraus. What's happening, man? I know you were talking about the boyfriend and all that.
Yeah, but, so they're not speaking on the boyfriend, and you know how it was back in high school, dog. You running game, and most of the females used to fight, but it's like I said, everything's different now. Imagine it done turned into now to the point, bro, where you talking about people pulling knives. I'm talking about this girl had like an artillery, like, I don't know what you call them like not a military, but it was a big blade, bro. And she started stabbing her repeatedly in the stalls of the back, caught her in the corner of the stalls. The girl screaming. And if she had you know how most people, if she had to put her hands up and block, bro, she would have stabbed her to death. She stabbed her 6-7 times. And this is by her, but this is by her trying to block it.
So the girl trying to stab the other girl over what now?
Over her boy. Okay, so yeah, so this chick right here, this is the chick, right? This is the new girlfriend. She messed around and started dating a new guy. The ex-girlfriend got mad that she was dating a new guy. Went in the bathroom at school, said, oh yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? You know who I am. And me personally, I think the girl knew who she was because they went to the school. But the fact that she caught her in the bathroom, bro, and pulled out a knife, I ain't talking about like, you know, like back in the days, the butcher knife. Nah, dog, this is a knife, like one of them knives they gut folks with. You know what I'm saying?
So the other girlfriend stabbed up the girl that you just showed on the picture, right?
The ex, that's right, correct. The ex-girlfriend. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I get why she stabbed.
All right, so let's go. No, because the other girl was not no ugly girl either. That's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like when you see it, I'm about to play it now. Check this out. Y'all salute to everybody coming in. Salute to Mr. Smith rocking with us. And y'all hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe.
Standing there watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the
like, comment, subscribe.
Holding a knife in the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" As Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Check that out, Ms. Smith. What you think about that?
Okay, so the girl she stabbed, I could be wrong, but maybe I need to listen to the video again, but the girl she stabbed messed with the boyfriend that she was messing with before, right?
Correct. So the girl that was stabbing her, that was her boyfriend. He broke up with her, and then he started getting with the girl that got stabbed. The girl that got stabbed was like, "Who are you?" And she said, "You know who I am." So they was probably beefing, or she probably said, "Girl, that's my man." You know what I'm saying? She was really like in love. You know, you seen them female that was in love with you in school, and you were like, "Man, I ain't gonna mess. She too crazy. She act too crazy." Back in the days, back in the days, they would fight. You see what I'm saying? There'd be a fight over you. But this is different nowadays. That one had a blade.
Yeah,
17.
See, now these days, right? Let's say, you know, my daughter or my stepdaughter, they meet a boyfriend, right? Or what? However it go, and the person that they dealing with not knowing that they already messed with another person, right? So when the other person gets stabbed up, they don't know what's going on. See, that's what I'm
Fact.
saying. These kids growing up too fast, man. These
Yes.
kids are
Yes.
doing things that kids shouldn't do. And these kids, like, it's like we was talking about the 4-year-old that shot the gun at McDonald's. Like, where are they getting this mind frame from, right? Like,
Yeah.
how are they interpreting in their brain to where I need to harm this person? Cause you talking
Facts.
about puppy love. You talking about puppy love. We're not talking about real love. We talking about puppy love. But we all done been in puppy love. I done been in puppy love when I was a kid. I remember when I
Yeah.
went to SeaWorld, my first girlfriend, man. Her name was Kanisha. Boy, I went crazy. I don't want to leave her. I don't want to do this. I love her, daddy. I ain't number 13, 14.
Right.
That's why
Right.
I wish
Right.
I was on the panel last night. Cause it goes, what I'm finna say, it goes into what we talking about now, and it goes into what we was talking about
Talking
last
about
night.
last night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was a fit. This is why I wanted to get on the panel so bad, cause I was a 15-year-old that lived with a girl, and
Oh, really?
her parents thought it was okay. I left my house.
So
I ain't been home since I was
hold on. I like this. So, question to you. So, how did was okay? So, in that situation, right, with that 13-year-old, let's say, and you 15-year-old, how long was the progression before you got the green light to move in those situations? Just to say hypothetically, not in all situations,
I
but
was okay. I met her at 15, but I didn't move in till 16.
okay,
And her mama, that's why I wanted to get on the live so bad last night, because I slept in the bed with that girl and we both went to high school together. The mama thought it was okay. So
mm,
you can't say it's this culture or this culture. It's
right,
everybody's culture. There's some parents are more
mm,
nicer, some parents are more meaner. Like I wouldn't allow that now that I'm older and I understand.
facts.
There's no way in hell I would have somebody dating my 13-year-old daughter or
So,
14.
so I got a question for you, Mr. Smith. So, what kind of did you contribute anything at the house like that? Like, say for
No,
instance,
I didn't contribute nothing.
okay,
I didn't give nothing. All I did was sell dope and I ain't give no money.
okay,
See, that's why I wanted to get on live because
that's
at
all right. But
14
we talking
years
about it
old,
now.
at 14 years old, what money could he contribute to the house at 14? Ain't like he can go get a job. They don't even
But
give you a job until you're 16 at the grocery store.
yeah, but he's selling the dope. But he got to have some money. He had a gun. I mean, he
See,
get something.
that's the second part of it.
Okay,
That's why I put on the comments last night. I was like, man, that nigga was selling dope. There's no way that he
right.
contribute anything unless he hustles.
That's right.
There's no way in hell. You can't tell me a 14-year-old got a job or doing this or doing that to contribute to the house, but then again, to the other person aspect, the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans, they do that. But you can't say that because I'm black and I
Right.
live with a woman at that age, right? And I didn't contribute nothing. She thought it was cool, and we lived in the same bed. I ain't been at home since I've been 16. I've been on my own since I've been 16. They ain't got nothing to do with my parents. That's just the life I chose. My mama didn't like it. My dad didn't like it. They used to go to my girl house all the time. Why you woo 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 woo? But when you got a boy, it's hard to tell a boy what he can't do.
Facts.
You did what I'm saying? So when it comes to a boy, even though it's messed up, but when it comes to a boy, a mother and a father not gonna look at their son like they look at their daughter.
Right.
And their mind is, okay, he a boy, he a son. This is
So
my kid.
I got a question for you. So what did when you went and told your mom and dad, Okay, because you was living with your mom at that time, right?
Right.
Okay, so when you told your mom that, what was her reaction, and was it
Oh,
just okay to?
she didn't like it at all.
Okay,
But when you 15, 16 years old, what parent can stop a kid at that age? I mean,
right,
you think you can stop it. You can say, you can be a mother or a father and be like, well, if you do this, you're not coming home. Well, if you do this, you're not going to do that. Well, when you turn 18, you're going to go to the military or you're going to get a job. I
right.
mean, it's easier said than done. That's what I'm saying with us as people. We point the finger and we say it's because of the race on how they live and that's their culture. No, that's not their culture. It's everybody's culture.
Right.
Them are facts. These are proven facts because I did it. And I know a
We
lot
got
of people did the same
we
thing I did.
hold on for a minute, Mr. Smith. We got 84 people in the building right now. 84 people. Hit that smash button. Hit it. Hit the like. Smash it. Do it. Share the content. All that stuff. We talking about Mario. Salute Mario. We got teen attack in the school over ex-boyfriend, and Mr. Smith was breaking down stuff about him being. We got 99 people in here. There we go. Let's go. Run the numbers up. So we got these people in the building, and what we're talking about. And I'm asking Mr. Smith because he actually. So my question to you before we go back into this video too, because it's deep. My question: 109 people in here already. Let's keep going. Then hit that like button coming in here. So my question to you is: at the end of the day, how did you feel? How did y'all break up? I guess that's the question I want to ask you. How did you?
Right. This is how we broke up. She was messing with the homie.
Wow.
You did what I'm saying. But at that point when she was messing with the homie, like I say, bro, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I growed up early in age. Like, I shouldn't have been living how I was living at the age I was living. But you talking about a different time. It ain't like the 14-year-old girl that happened yesterday. Today's parents, you can't do nothing. If they miss school, they coming at the parents.
Facts.
If somebody in school and they hugging and kissing, they gonna come at the parents. Well, in Texas they do. If they on their phones too much, they coming at the parents. Everything got
Right.
to do with the parents. There's nothing a kid can do in Texas that parents ain't gonna know about, right? So at the same time, what I'm trying to say is when it comes to, like I say, as far as the live you did yesterday, I did the same thing. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was grown. I was selling dope, allegedly. I was doing my thing, but I didn't contribute nothing to the household. The
Right.
mama thought it was okay. Some parents think it's cute. So you can't judge the parents because sometimes the parents, they living as the kids. So they want to be friends as the kids.
So is it safe to say that mama was living through her daughter?
Yes, sir.
All right. So do you think, I'm gonna go even crazy? It sound crazy, but based off of that, and you living there, do you think the mama liked the son too? Past that, when she said she bought him gifts and stuff, what do you think it was that, or does she look at him as a family member, or look beyond that?
Family member, because when I was living with that girl, they bought me gifts. Like
Okay.
when Thanksgiving came, I sat at the table. When Christmas came, I sat at the table. Like my mom and my daddy, they tried to drag me there, but I was so far gone. But at the same, I feel like, in a way, I love my parents. Don't get it twisted. We
Right.
talking about back
But you was
then.
getting a different, right, but you were getting a different type of attention and affection from somebody
Yeah,
else that you didn't know. I know where you're going. So
yeah.
did you feel like in the movie Get Out at that time?
I never watched that movie. You know why I never watched it? Because I heard too many bad things about that movie. I heard about
Yeah.
the white parents didn't like the brother.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
like movies.
it was more or less. I watched it was more good.
They
Hey, I
killed
saw the news.
him.
Hot. Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't
No,
they
this
kill
no,
him?
but well, yeah, I can't remember. All I know is when I remember watching it was more or less like like when you use the term, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I was so far gone. That's what what the whole narrative is when you're so far gone away from what you know. What is you? You see what I'm saying? I tell everybody like myself, like when I was moving and I was working and I went on the West Coast. And that's why I had to come back to the South because what happened was it's like having a house, right? I use the analogy of a house. And the farther you go away from the house, the farther you can't see your house, meaning as in you don't know what's going on at your house, meaning as in you have lost connection. So I
Yeah,
had kind of,
now
go
you're
ahead.
right about that, because at the same time, it's like, my bad, bro, I was coughing.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But at the same time, it's like you moving from the West Coast to the South, right? And then you a
Right.
slugger, like Slugger said last night. He control his house, but he can't control what he can't see.
Come on, man.
I was that person that you can't control, that you can't see. Because I knew the time the mama went to work. It might be days I might make her skip school and not skip school. And we at her house playing like we in the house. And then the parents find out.
So question like all other mom. So did the mom ever catch you in the house, and that's how it kind of got in the open, or what? Or did you
No,
get
the
caught?
mama didn't catch me in the house.
Blue smoke a lot.
The brothers did. The brothers caught me in the house.
Damn, they wanted to beat your ass.
Well, they thought they wanted to.
Right, but I'm just saying. So what? You was in the room, or you was in the living room? How did they? What you thought nobody was gonna be there? What happened?
I wasn't doing nothing nasty, nothing like that.
No, I
It
know
just,
you was just in there.
yeah, I'm just sitting there. I got three sisters, bro. If I come in the
Exactly.
house with my three sisters, I'ma raise hell. But I looked
Fact.
at them as soft because they didn't say nothing. So I
Wow.
looked at them as soft. So like when me and her used to have drama, and she used to say, "Well, I'm gonna call my brothers." I wouldn't care that she called her brothers. What
Right.
they
Go
gonna do?
call. Yeah, call them. Yeah, what they
What
gonna do?
I'm just saying, what they gonna do?
Facts.
Nigga, they soft. I whoop you, your brother, and your other brother. Which is wrong, bro. That you talking about when I'm 15, 16, 17 years old.
Right.
You know, we was together from 15 to 22. And
Wow.
then I had other girlfriends here and there. And then I got my girl. But I was never scared of her brother. See, that's the thing. When you have somebody that mess with somebody's sister and they have no fear of the brothers, that's dangerous.
That's dangerous. Yeah, it's a fact. I tell
That
my
is dangerous.
I tell my son all that about his little sister, dog. You gotta have some type of where a nigga know, man, look here, you ain't coming around me, or you ain't around me, or I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
get it. He understand that. Yeah, you gotta be, yeah, ain't none of that, because you gonna have to
But
have I
look,
told
I'm a
bro,
hypocrite though.
what?
I'm a hypocrite at the same time because, like I told you, I got three sisters, right?
Right.
But let somebody come around my three sisters. I remember I had a homeboy. He dropped me off on the block.
Uh-huh.
He liked my sister, which I knew he liked her, but I didn't know he liked her like that.
That's why I said like. It's a difference between you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
somebody. That's why, yeah, he liked her.
We at the club. We partying, we kicking it. He dropped me off on the block. Cause by this time, we done moved out the hood. But we
Mm-hmm.
ain't moved out the hood. We just moved like 2-3 minutes
Right.
down the street.
But he going to the hood.
Yeah, but he told me he couldn't take me home.
Yeah, he was on one of them.
But keep in mind, I'm outside in the cold. I wasn't tripping because I got, my issue. I'm
Right.
finna make some money.
Right.
But keep in mind, I'm still going home.
Facts.
And guess who I see at my house?
Damn. What you said? So what did you say to him?
You really want to know that answer?
Yeah, keep it G.
Let's just put it like this, Cross. The plug, my big brother, and this word to mother. I'm going to use East Coast language. Word to mother. I bet you he never did it again.
Real spill. That's what I wanted to hear.
Hey, that's on my mama.
I already know. I bet you like we pulled up. I bet you, boy, it was cold out there. You got so heated.
Hey, yeah, the cold part. Thank you, Cross. God
I
dang,
already
plug.
know. I already know.
Just like me. I'm out
Yeah.
here in the cold, nigga. I don't want to be out here. We just left the club. It's 2, 3 in the morning. So you telling me you can't take me home, but then I'm not knowing you going to try to mess with my sister. Man, I almost broke my sister's jaw that night. And that was the one time my mama didn't stop me. Wish she did stop me.
But yeah, but you was like, man, it would have been better off him just being real with you and for you to give him the answer, like, bro, I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he could have been honest and been like, bro, I really like your sister like that. You like,
yeah,
you'd have been like, yeah, you could have been like, and he would have been like, and you'd have been like, nigga, like, I know you like him. Nah, bro, I really do. I care about it. It's a difference. Yeah.
I knew he liked
it's
her,
a difference between,
Yeah. That's why, like, my brother-in-law right now, we talking about when we was kids. Like, my brother-in-law right now.
130 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button. 130 people in.
Hey, salute to the 130 people, man. Y'all hit this chat. I mean,
hit this like button.
Man, hit the like button. Subscribe to this stuff, man. You ain't gonna get this nowhere but Big Bro the Plug, man. Podcast. Salute to Black Widow, the queen. So, but what I'm saying to say, man, I went through the same stuff though, big bro. You know, I'm at the hood day one time, right? I'm at the hood day, bro. I got so many stories, bro, and I'm so young. People be probably thinking I'm talking full of stuff.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But
I know you ain't. You know that.
I lived an old man life at a young age, so now we got a second boyfriend. We at hood day. We calling the homie. Hey, cuz, where you at? This nigga ain't answering the phone. Remember, I'm living in Arlington that time. I'm working now. This is like 6, 7 years ago. So now my niece is 4. So at least 5 years ago. Cause she wasn't born yet. She wasn't even consumed yet. We calling the homie, he won't answer the phone. So I tell the homie, I'm so drunk. I'm like, bro, I can't drive to Arlington. Just take me to my mama's house. When I pull up to my mama's house, this nigga been talking to me the whole way from the hood day all the way back to the hood. Nigga, I'm quiet. Nigga, I'm quiet. This nigga talking though the whole way. I'm talking about talking 100 miles an hour. Plug.
You already know he on some shit.
Bro, I'm halfway asleep. I'm fucked up. I mean, my bad, man. God
no,
damn.
you all right. You all right. You all right. Keep going. Keep going. You was messed up.
Yeah, I was messed up, man. Hey, it's when he quit talking. It what got my attention. So we pulled down my mama's street. I ain't even talking. I'm slumped the whole way. He talking.
But all you know is that silence woke your ass up.
Look, say that again. Say it one more time.
That silence sobered your ass real quick. Made you look over in the corner of your eye like, what is he doing? What is his expression when that silence hit? The first thing I did was look.
We brothers. That's why we brothers. How did you know that? I ain't even told you that yet.
Cause I just know how I move like that. I'd have been when it got quiet. I looked over let me see what that nigga. I bet that nigga was looking over his steering wheel, both hands over, looking in the corner to see what you looking at him.
He ain't fearful for me. He fearful for the nigga that's messing with my sister. But this a day one homie. This a homie that I brought around. This a homie that belonged to me. And you I ain't got no problem with you messing with my sister. She grown. She ain't number 2 years younger than me.
But
So why?
tell me before you put me in the middle of some shit when I don't
Oh,
know
you my
what's
brother.
going
You
on.
already in the middle. You
Yeah,
my
real
brother. You
spill.
already in the middle.
Yeah. Why did
Hey,
you dropping me off, nigga? What if he light this motherfucker up and think I'm cahoots with you? Nigga, I don't know what's going on.
well, big bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. I didn't know what was going on either, my brother.
Damn.
But look, I told you he quit talking. I'm sleep.
That nigga was
I'm talking about
scared.
out of there. When we turned on my mama's street,
He
well,
seen that nigga car.
now hold on. Before we turned on my mama's street, when we turned on Lamar inside out, then we go on Hatchet. I mean, we on Hatchet, then we go to Murder.
Yeah.
We go to Echo and Council. That's my hood.
Yeah.
I'm why this fool ain't talking no more.
This nigga looking, this nigga antennas
Bro,
up. He like, yeah.
all he seen was that blue
Mm,
charger.
mm.
That what woke me up. Look, if he just would have kept talking and he just would have pulled up, look, I swear on Jesus Christ,
You
I
probably wouldn't.
probably
No, you
probably
know
would have
what?
got out the car and not noticed nothing
Nothing. Yep. That's what I was
at
about to say.
all. Only reason I didn't look, my car parked. They parked in front of me. I'm at my mama's house. I know if I get too loaded, if we at a party or we in the hood or have it go, my mama
Park your
lived
car in
there.
the driveway.
Yeah, my mama at this time, my mama living at that house. This before she
Yeah.
moved to Houston, but she moved back
Right.
now. So I'm like, man, if he just would have kept talking, bro, I wouldn't even recognize the car because I was that loaded. This hood day, I ain't paying attention to nothing. It's when he pulled up and shut up. Cause I'm
Mm.
wondering when we pull up, we going on Hatchet. Well, I mean, we exit a little more. We going on Hatchet. Make that right on Murder. Make that left on Council. Echo and Council. I'm wondering why this fool ain't talking no more. That what woke up, and I'm like, I just woke up, bro. I can't tell you what woke me up. I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell you what woke me up.
Hey, look, silence is so deadly, dog. It's like danger. You felt
I'm big bro.
that energy. The energy shifted quick, scared
Big
you,
bro. I
woke
looked
your
to my
ass up.
right. I looked to him. I'm like, damn, homie, what's up? He don't say nothing. Like, cuz you at your mama house. I'm finna let you go. I'm like, dang, nigga, you been talking the whole way here. Then I look to the right. I see the homie and my sister. Not knowing my mama been knowing this whole time. See, I'm the boss of my family.
Your
Yeah,
mama
I'm
knew.
the boss of the.
Shout out, Mama Smith, keeping that game lean. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she a gangster. She a
She
gangster.
gang.
Yeah, y'all just hung up with my mama a while ago. She a gangster. She want me to keep my nieces.
I know.
Hey,
You know
tonight
what? I bet you. You know what? I bet she probably looking at it at the same time too. Like, y'all better not let Stone find out.
bro, I'm telling you, before I got on this live, my mama calling me. Your sister want me to keep your nieces. You gonna keep them? Yeah, I'm off. Martin Luther
Yeah,
King birthday Monday, so I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I ain't got
already.
nothing but time to talk and mess with my nieces. It's cool, but to this day, he got 2 babies by my sister. But look, more of the story is I wouldn't even been tripping because you talking about another guy that comes from me, if you get my drift.
Facts.
So I wasn't tripping. It just how it's like everybody knew and I didn't know.
Yeah, that's game. That's real game.
And I'm the last one to run some game on.
Well, that's what they knew. They knew they had to keep that shit low key, but it's crazy though. We got 119 people up in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. We gonna run this video back. We been breaking this down. 127. Okay, hit the like button then. Coming on up in here. So we're going to run this video back. Salute to everybody coming up in here. I appreciate y'all rocking with us today. We talking about this teen attack in the school over an ex-boyfriend. It's coming out of Baltimore, Maryland, where a girl was dating this boy. And what happened was the other girl that was the ex-girlfriend got mad. And it went downhill from there.
Standing there watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media.
Look at that knife right there, though. That's a crazy scene at it, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Damn, dog. That motherfucker was that's a bad. Imagine if she hadn't. My whole thing is, imagine if she hadn't blocked that, bro. That would have been nuts.
It would have been a death wound.
Salute, Dan. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult.
Share the content, guys.
Just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
125 people in here. Hit that like button. So what you think there, Mr. Smith?
Ain't no excuse for that. I'm going to tell you right now, the mother talking like, it's like last night. She talking like a friend. She ain't talking as a mother. Talking about 125, this, that. She didn't even know the girl. How you know she didn't know her?
Man, she had to know that girl because the girl screamed out. They said she screamed out, "You know who I am." That girl knew who she was, dog. That's what I'm saying. That's that social media shit. Boy, you better believe. For her to get that man, and here's the thing, we both know is that dude, and I got to get on that young man. And again, that's how it was back in the days. The difference is girls with a fart, right? That young dude probably smashed that girl lately. That's what fucked her head. Yeah, he was smashing both, but he definitely smashed her lately. And that's what fucked her head up.
Yeah, she probably got the good end of the stick, if you get my drift.
Facts.
Fell in love. Oh, this my man now. I mean, when it come to puppy love, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We out and had puppy love, man. We out and.
But my thing to you is, when you go live with somebody like you did, bro, do you think that's still puppy love, or do you think that you guys are living a
it is puppy love
life?
Nah, they don't.
So break that down for everybody, because that's just like that boy was in that. So if you can get him some game on it, because you went through it. So explain to it.
I'm gonna give you the game, and this go from last night, and that go to what we just heard just now. It's no puppy love. What it is you got kids trying to be grown. It ain't no such thing as kids trying to be grown. It ain't no such thing as grown kids, grown people trying to be kids. So you got 14-year-olds and you got people in the high school, like what Cross just showed. you got parents that's letting them live the way they live. And the reason I'm speaking the way I'm speaking, because I lived that life. Like, when my pops found out that I left my mama house, he didn't like that stuff. My mama didn't like that I was already in the streets.
That's all right.
So when you at that age, it's nothing. I mean, it's a lot you can do. Because if you're a
Right.
real parent, you will stop it. You will make sure. That's just like with my stepdaughter.
What's going on?
She did the
Salute,
same.
salute. Now, hold on. We got FDA in the building. Salute, sir. How you doing?
All
Peace.
right.
FDA, what's up, nigga?
Just got off of work.
How
Already,
you
man.
doing?
We just sitting here talking about this teen attack, man, that happened in Baltimore, man.
Yeah,
Where
and
a
then
young lady was dating this other guy, and they end up I guess breaking up so the ex, long story short, the ex-girlfriend ended up catching her in the bathroom at school, 17-year-old girl, and started stabbing her up. Yeah,
and
stabbed
I'm
her
gonna tell
up. And go ahead.
you, before you say something, FDA, the reason she got stabbed up, because number two, whoever their parents is, made them feel like it was okay. That's just my opinion.
Fact.
I'm not saying I'm right. Because no kids that age should feel that way unless your parents make you feel like it's okay. Like my parents, parents didn't make me feel like it. I just left the house. And
Fact.
then,
When
it,
you become 17
hold
years
on,
old,
hold on, hold
bro,
on. Hold on, hold
you
on, FDA. The messed up part about it, it's okay for boys, but it ain't okay for
Right.
girls.
what's
So
about hold on, we need to stop doing that. What's okay, what's not okay is not okay. And that's on both sides. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So what we do is we try to make it seem like it's acceptable for us to like it's like we brag about men having multiple females like it's okay. And then when a female have multiple dudes, we try to frown upon that when it's not okay on both sides.
Right. Well,
So
and that's why I said you have to include the fact that nobody's talking about the young man, because you know us in the game in high school, man, and the girls mature faster than boys do. So at the end of the day, they're looking at it like I said. My oldest daughter, I had to tell this young dude when she was in high school. I said, I told her, I said he like you, but you like him. It's a difference. And I'm trying to break it down as much as I can to her. So I had to pull the young boy to the side and tell him, I said, bro, you like my daughter? He said, yeah. I said, but do you like her? He said, he looked at me. I said, you know what I mean. And you need to tell females, like, I like you, but I'm not into you like that. It's a difference. Like when we grew up, it was like, hey man, would you smash her or would you sport her? Nigga be like, man, I'll sport her and smash. It's a difference. Or would you raise her? We used to say things like that growing up because old school ways was like, man, you know what? That's somebody I would be with. But he already playing two people. So I don't know if you've seen the video. So I'm going to play the video back. Salute the FDA coming in the building. We got 123 people in the building right now. Hit that like button and comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all.
Standing there watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Hey, let me say this.
But there you have it.
I know you.
Go ahead.
I know
Mr.
you got
Smith.
a lot to say. It's holding me in because it go back to last night, and I'm doing 2 lives in 1 live because I missed last night. So tonight, do y'all hear the parents on what they say and how they say it? We got a parent yesterday talking about makeup. We got one parent now talking about, oh, we don't know what she did. She shouldn't have did this, that, and that. You knew she had that dude or that girl. You knew jealousy was going to happen because you was a child at one point in time.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Hold on, FDA.
See, because we won't be politically correct, or we gonna just talk out of emotion.
No, we're gonna talk real. We're gonna talk real. I ain't saying I'm right.
Real. No, ain't no right. Yeah, ain't no right or wrongs. It's just everybody has an open.
I'm about to be totally real. You know.
But let me say this before you say that, FDA. Let me say this. The girl did what she did, right? But did you listen what the mama said?
I heard what the mother said. She said what any parent to say about her child.
Hold on. What she say? What she say?
Bro, she basically was saying is that she feel like, you know what I'm saying, that that she need to be held accountable. She shouldn't be treated as a juvenile.
Oh, no, man. Yeah, you're right about that. But she made it seem like the girl that got stabbed, oh, she is perfect. Oh, she is.
But peep this out though. As a parent, what parent is gonna make their child when they try to villain? When they try to act on villain, you can't. You
right, bro. You right. My mama wouldn't make me look like a Venom or whatever.
You gotta understand though.
Right, but. No, what I was gonna say was too. At the same time as, and y'all both on the right page on that. My thing is this though. Understand something. When you look at it in the whole thing, like y'all was saying, like as a parent, not make it look bad. But if you know the old saying is, if that baby's ugly, no matter how much you dress that baby up, it's still ugly. It should have been stopped. You know, there's barriers and protections. You know what I'm saying? That there should have been preventative actions that should have been put forth where that mama know her daughter. The sad part, she didn't know her daughter. Like, again, me going to the schools and dealing with the schools, or you as a security, you doing your stuff and dealing with people on the day, people don't know. There's all types of wide variety of people that you interact with. Same thing, Mr. Smith at work, same thing that I do at the schools. These kids look at stuff different. Imagine a parent like yourself, right? You had to go to school to learn how to get more sophisticated and more updated on electronics, because you know that every day that software is updating every day. So imagine the average kid that was raised off a tablet. They are constantly being upgraded every day. The problem with these parents, my generation, half of them don't even know how to use their own damn phone, let alone when they get a kid a phone, or because the kid say, I want an iPhone because it does this and this, and the parent give it to them, but don't know that the kid and got all these damn security devices, hidden photographs, apps where they got multiple, they on TikTok, and then they ask their parent said, what social media you on? So like I'm saying with that woman, right? Like Mr. Smith is saying from the point of view is like, how did she not know as a parent? And if your daughter is this, go ahead.
No, but this is the thing with me, right?
I'm about to check the room.
You got a FDA. Look, you a parent, bro. We
I'm
can
about to just
always agree.
straight up.
It ain't no such, huh?
I'm about to tell you straight up about that whole situation.
Go
Girl,
ahead.
But let me say this
both
before
of
you say that.
hold up, both of them
Hold
kids
on. Go ahead.
are
Let FDA speak. Go ahead.
both of these kids are 17 years old, bro. So they know what's right and what's wrong. Second,
Right, you can't think like we
Hold
think.
on. Hold on, Mr. Smith. Let him finish speaking. Let
that
him
mom,
land,
that,
and then you can take
of
off.
course, that mom, because but I don't want my wife to slap me, so I'm about to go on the patio right quick.
Uh,
Hey,
So
that's
we
look,
got
a dirty
a
shot.
as a father,
We got 120. We got 122 people in here. Hit that like button, y'all. Share this content.
Hit that like button.
you got some females think it's cute for their daughters to be in relationships at an early age. So one thing about this whole situation, if you do not know how to love yourself, because that young lady that assaulted that other young lady did not love herself, and you not understanding. In high school, even in middle school, people are having sex. So this girl been on this world for 17 years. She thinking that this boy really love her. He played a game because he don't know what commitment is, and she made a mistake.
Right.
So one thing about the whole situation, if you ask me, children should not be in grown people situations. So what
Okay,
I'm
let me
Fact.
say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
FDA, me and you the same age. Cross ain't nothing but a few years older than us, 5 or 6 years.
yeah.
We all play how I go get it. That
But
means
I'm gonna
pay.
tell you,
Hold on, let me say this.
hold up, Smith. But what I'm gonna tell you, the mistake that I made at the age of 18. So, I was in high school. I got into a relationship. I didn't know nothing about life, bro. And I was being committed to somebody that I never experienced anything because I was just sprung off of sex. You feel me? I like a lot
Right.
of boys don't know what, bro. Let's be real about it. Bro, these niggas do not love these females, bro. They just want to try to
No,
get between their legs, bro.
that's a fact.
So,
Nah,
That's a
you
so,
right
fact.
so,
about that.
so, so,
Yeah.
so at the same time too, it's like, when it come down to a kid, that like, it's like my sons do shit like I be damn for motherfuckers. Excuse my language. I
Hey,
be,
bro,
I
I
be,
got a question though.
yeah.
Look, like when I was growing up, right, when I was a teenager, before I moved out the house, even when I moved out the house,
Mm-hmm.
let's say I want to go back to my mama's house, right? I could take my girl with me, but my sister couldn't bring no boyfriends to the house. My
But you
sister
can't
couldn't
Right.
do
bring them.
you can't do that though.
No, listen to me, man. Listen to me. I, what you saying? I don't know what you're saying, but
But I'm telling you is, bro, you gotta understand this, brother. If you got a sister, right? You going
I
to
got 3.
you going to go try to boink somebody else's sister. So you can't say my sister off limits and somebody else's sister is
She
not
is
off
off
limits.
limits because it's my sister.
You okay? And
No,
that's somebody
listen what
else's
he's
sister.
hold on for a
No,
minute.
I
Let me
get what
interject.
FDA is saying.
Wait,
No,
listen. No, I know that, but listen what I'm saying, Mr. Smith, too. Also, both of y'all, like I said again, y'all on point 100%. Y'all both right. But like FDA is saying, he's saying based off of his experience, like when that's why I asked you about yours at 15, and you described it as puppy love. The difference was you didn't put yourself in a situation where you could have had any
no,
kids and been stuck there. But
no.
hold on,
I
listen
did
to me.
have kids.
FDA
I
is
did have.
explaining.
Hold on,
Oh,
FDA.
okay,
Okay, my bad, Cross.
okay. I didn't say lie. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You never said
No,
that. Don't do that. I
I
didn't say
killed
you
them.
lied. But
I'm gonna be honest. My daddy paid for my first abortion because I'm still in
okay,
basketball.
see,
You did what I'm saying. So
real shit.
what I'm
So
what I'm trying to say
let's
is,
hold on. Let's hold on. Let's use that 17-year-old boy. Let's say allegedly he was hooping. It's almost the same way. It's just that your daddy was able to stop you from if he was trying to prevent you from your life. And let's say FDA's situation was at 18. He's saying he remembered his mistake because he didn't have that. He put himself and he said he'd be
FDA
damned
agree with
if
me. No, he had it.
no, y'all
FDA was
both.
a football player. FDA
No, what
was
I'm
a
saying is
top of the line.
I know he was a I know D1. I already know about FDA. He could have went to the. I know that, but I know that about FDA. Respect to him. But what I'm saying is, he's saying when he looks at his boys, just like when I look at my son and my daughter, I'd be damned if I let them be like how I was. When I know better. When you knew better, you do better. That's all he's saying. He's saying no matter what he did and no matter what you did, you said you never want nobody to do what you did, because what you did was a fly by night. You was a blind man shuffling. But now we're smart enough to understand.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't know
That's
FDA.
all we saying.
FDA, my bad, bro. I ain't know you were saying that. Cause
Yeah,
my
you get what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, bro, FDA is a good father. I done seen FDA do some shit on this internet. I done seen FDA do some shit that I would never do. But now I understand why he did it. Cause that's what real fathers do. Like, look, real talk. When I
Don't be
stay
a
with my
fucking fool for
daddy,
your
right?
kid. My bad. Don't be a fool for your children, bro.
Hold on,
Because
listen to me, FDA, then you can say this. Cause you gonna agree with me. When I thought I was that nigga, when I thought I was that guy, I'm talking about elementary school.
This man,
Long hair, don't cut, braids all the way down to my back. You know what my daddy did to me? He got all my homeboys and took them to the barbershop with me and cut my hair off. And they all laughed. And my daddy was making them laugh more than they was already laughing. That's why I got respect for you, FDA. That's why I got respect for Kraus. How Kraus talk to his kids, that's how I talk.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
we gonna talk real.
I'm what hold on, I'm gonna say something. The fact, and again, salute the FDA. I like the fact that FDA is transparent. A lot of times in situations like me, like people behind the scenes, the way how you are with your kids and the way you speak and stuff, I'm like that. But my thing for you is sometimes the internet is not ready for too much real. Because you're too transparent. So that's why I always wanted to tell you, like, I support what you do in your movement, but what you got to remember is everybody don't have that. But the sad part about it, sometimes people will talk about how you do your kids because they don't have those type of relationships, and you got to understand that.
I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, man. When it comes like a particular situation, you feel me? It was like, if you big enough to do it, confess to the world. Because when you go to court, you're going to have to confess to the world about what you did. You're going to be around people and you're going to have to confess to your sin. You know, what we do in this world is we want to shy away from the truth when the truth is evident. And if you're not afraid, if you're afraid to say what your truth is in front of a million people, you might as well don't say what your truth is. If your truth is embarrassing, you did that. But at the same time too, if you're willing to take accountability in front of millions, you know who you are. So one thing about it,
people don't realize, one thing, and I'm a spiritual person. God loves humility. It's okay to have humility, but what you don't want to be is to the point where you're constantly crucified, because then people will take that your kindness for weakness. So sometimes you have to sit back and you have to evaluate. You can't always jump out the gate, right? Like with myself, like I get people all the time, like, and I tell Mr. Smith from a DMs to I see on YouTube, they always coming at me because at the end of the day, they want me to respond. Now, in the average world, a lot of times, if you ain't really doing nothing, if they ain't talking about you, the old saying was you ain't doing nothing. So you have to take that same energy from, no, that's what I'm saying. You take the same energy from the internet and then you just don't, like, you don't entertain it like me. Bro, you couldn't imagine, like, you got to understand, like with CW, like I was the mod starting off and then I went to do. I done had people tell me like from everywhere, but at the end of the day is if you don't entertain it, it eventually, and I understand some things just don't go away, but eventually it will.
Oh, go ahead, big bro. My bad.
No, I'm just saying, like, and that's one thing about you. Your content is good. Like when you talk about certain content, your content is good. When you play into it, what happens is because your humility is so strong, your heart so big. The next day or something, you will, you expose that. But what happens is if
Well,
you
I'm
would
gonna tell
sit
you
back
something about.
and
I'm gonna
say,
tell you something about FDA.
if you, yeah.
Oh, go ahead, big bro. I ain't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, I'm just saying at
My
the end of the
phone
day,
breaking
like,
up.
oh, okay. What I'm saying to him is a lot of times when you sit back, your worth, your value, your stock will go up high, right? Like I watch battle rap, right? And I like
Right.
Murder Mook and
You sound like a
Murder
battle
Mook and
rapper.
all them.
Oh, I can hear you now. I hear y'all now.
Right. Right. So like with Murder Mook might battle 2-3 times a year. If he would have battled all the time, his stock and his value would go down. So it's best just to have battles 1 or 2 times a year, because when you do it, you've already prepared for the battle instead of just battling every week. And every week your value will go down because you'll run out of stuff to do. So that's how I look at stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
No,
everybody's
you're totally
different.
right. You totally right because I don't know who this Nigerian man was, but he say when a dancer.
Salute, King. Salute. My big bro King up in the
Big
building.
bro.
Salute.
What's going on?
Please,
Hey, let
please,
me say
please.
this. Let me say this, bro.
When a dancer stays too long on the stage, she
King,
gonna.
don't say nothing, King.
Yo,
Go ahead.
stop. Cállate la boca.
Hold on. FDA talking. Hold on, King.
I said, be quiet, Mr. Smith. Let him talk. Oh, so
Yeah.
bro, my bad.
So like basically what you saying, I totally understand what you're saying. You can't oversaturate certain situations, and everybody is not willing to entertain
No,
or
I
get
gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. Hold
Hold
on. Let me
on,
say
Mr.
this.
Smith. Mr. Smith, can he finish what he's
Mute
saying? I
Mr.
can't
Smith's
hear
mic.
FDA
him.
my guy. He know I mean. I don't mean no
I
harm.
know that. Let him finish though. Let him
Mute Mr.
completely
Smith's
finish.
mic. Mute Mr. Smith's mic.
All right.
So basically what you saying, I'm going through that process like right now. You know what I'm saying? Where like everybody don't deserve the truth. They have to find out on their own. So what you saying, I can't disagree with that. You totally right, because like sometimes like even my uncle, he watched this stuff and he say that you give him too much sometimes. Don't give him too much. And I totally understand what you're saying. Totally. Because like the other night was one of them nights.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Stone. Go ahead, talk your shit, bro.
Hey, FDA, real talk. You ain't
Oh,
gotta
your
give
shit.
no.
Hold on. Your shit popping too, King. You got to fix your earphone shit.
They popping.
Yeah, I hear a little popping sound. I'm just telling you, nigga.
They popping. They popping.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
popping, nigga.
Peace to the guys. Mr. BTV TV, where he bully the bullies.
Bully the bullies.
My big bro, straight from Jersey.
We ain't no Crips, we
Do
ain't
what
no
you want.
Bloods. We do our own
Eastwick,
thing.
baby. Eastwick all day. Eastwick all
Yeah.
day, baby.
Hey,
You know
but
we
now,
do.
Eastwood, baby.
What's
Yeah.
let
up,
me
my
say
brother?
this,
Eastwick.
FDA.
But I gotta get this.
FDA, let me say this. I
the-
talked to you yesterday, right? See, at this podcast right here, we all family, bro. Like, we all done made mistakes. Cross, me, King, you, everybody,
I ain't make no
but
mistakes, nigga. Everything I said, I meant.
Man, nobody want to hear that
we ain't
shit,
talking
King.
about
You always on
Nigga,
that shit.
your pit
Nobody
bull
want to hear
neck.
that shit right now.
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to hear that with his pit bull face looking at. But anyway,
Here you
oh, he
go.
ain't
Here you
ready. I
go.
told him I'm ready.
I know you ain't told him like
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Look like a Doberman pitch
Man,
ass
going
looking
on with
nigga.
your boxing neck. You got a boxing neck. You look like a dog. Going on. You better
Ah.
leave me alone,
Yo,
boy. I told
yo.
you. I've been warning you,
Little
man.
bro
Oh,
violated,
hey,
right?
Hold on. Let me talk to my
Violated.
nigga FDA.
Black Widow said, King, turn up. Black Widow said,
I'm
yo,
about to
Hey,
East
get him.
Coast
He'll
said,
okay,
be
turn
crying.
up.
stand
The
up.
He'll
queen
be
said,
crying. He'll be crying.
You know,
What?
last time I got him, he started whining. Like,
I ain't start whining. I said you won that battle. I didn't say you won the war, nigga. Goddamn me. Look like
Mr.
Oscar
Smith, you're supposed to be the little bro.
no, don't worry about it. I'm
goddamn.
the
Now you
queen.
got
I'm gonna get hood on his ass.
Queen, I'm sorry, Queen.
I'm gonna get
I'm
neighborhood on
sorry.
his
Yeah,
ass.
you better watch your
Queen,
mouth.
Watch your tone.
Queen,
I
I'm
get
sorry.
neighborhood on you, nigga.
Yeah, real stuff.
Oh, he feeling. Hey, Cross. Look at King. Look at King.
King ain't been asleep. He been going, kicking.
Hey, that's Big Bro.
Celebrity
That's Big
status.
Big Bro. No, hey, boy, let me say this though, boy. Real stuff. Hey, FDA, real talk, bro. You know I told you from the real nigga. I called you yesterday. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. FDA, you listen. FDA.
I hear you, bro. I just want you to complete your thought.
All right.
It's gonna take him 15 minutes to complete it.
Yes.
It might take 20. But then I tell you the truth. Hold on, we're not gonna go into details. I'm gonna make a long story short. Then I make a call to you yesterday.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
Man, that nigga drinking
Nobody want to
Hennessy.
hear that shit you talking about.
I'm not drinking Hennessy.
Man, niggas don't want to hear that shit right now, man. Yeah, niggas been drinking and smoking and shit. Nobody want to hear that shit you talking about.
All right, okay. Well, this is the point I'm gonna make.
Queen, tell him, Queen. Tell him, Queen.
You my nigga. FDA, my guy. Can't nobody tell me nothing about FDA. That's my boy. That's my friend. I don't care what they say about him. That's my friend. I vouch for him. If you got smoke with him, you got smoke with me.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't have smoke with anyone. If they have smoke, they're gonna have smoke with themselves because I'm gonna leave their ass in the dust.
That's right.
I got too much opportunity at hand.
But you gotta stop doing that, bro. Look. Only thing I'm saying, like I told Cross, I say, bro, before I even talk to you, FDA, and our mutual friend, everybody know our mutual friend. We ain't gonna say his name, but
you already said his name.
You say you already said his name. Stop this shit, King, and let him finish talking. Yeah, stop and let him talk.
He's been talking for the next half an hour.
Yeah, he has been talking for a long goddamn time too. I'm gonna tell you.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah.
On the way home.
Cross, you know what I'm saying, real. Born know what I'm saying, real. FDA just don't know. Both y'all know.
FDA do know. FDA say he been watching since he was on his way to work, dog. You been talking. I had went to sleep. I had laid down. I ironed some clothes and shit, and I got back up.
Nigga,
and
that ain't my fault. I ain't got to work today. Hell.
Yeah.
Salute to Martin Luther King, nigga. What you talking about?
No. Salute to Eric Scott. His born day tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Birthday tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Why y'all ain't say happy birthday to my girl? Only Cross said happy birthday.
Oh man, nobody want to hear that shit now. No, we did.
Only Snow Buddy.
Here she goes. Here you talking.
Happy birthday, Snow Buddy, Mrs.
I caught. Danielle, I didn't say that. Only this bald headed nigga said that shit. I didn't say that. We don't say that over here. Only him. Only King. But it's out of love. He's doing it out of love. Yeah. Cause he Italian. He Italian.
My girl on the phone. She trying to talk to y'all, man.
Thank you.
No doubt. Enjoy. Tell Stone to spend a lot of money on you.
I know how to get you. What Miss BT? We don't want to talk to you no more. Put the Queen on the phone.
Yeah. Salute to E. Scott. Man, it's his birthday. What up with you, Queen?
What's going on, Cross Boss?
Not much, man. Just chilling. How you doing? Hold on. Let me get my camera. I know my shit all fucked up too. That's all right. We all fucked up in here in the real nigga game.
It's still anything is possible, you know.
Anything is possible. Facts. I see y'all having fun. You need to get your man to go lay down somewhere. He done drunk about 5/5 already.
I'd had to bring another fifth of Ciroc.
See what I'm saying? See, he went from brown. Yeah, he done went. Yeah, that's gonna put him to sleep because he was on that brown. That brown keep you up.
Yup. Yeah.
Yeah, but they say when the Henny in the system, make no telling when
Oh,
I'm
tell what
that's what
that's what they be telling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relay Sean.
Y'all beat Chase son, I replay some.
You know you fun,
so Stone young guys don't know nothing about that, bro. Mr. Smith don't know nothing about that with his young guys.
Hey, Cross, I'm going to see Meth tomorrow. Method Man, Redman, KRS-One,
Oh
Nate.
shit.
Who else?
Big Daddy Kane?
Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Knight. Yeah, in Atlantic City.
Make sure you send us some pictures in the DM so we can post them.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna put some videos too.
Yeah, I'll repost them and shit.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow?
He's gonna be watching football.
Watching football and locking the cat in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's your.
How about the Cowboys though?
You talking about that? You talking about that Section 8 cat you got that be around that bitch causing domestic dispute?
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah, she's sleeping good. She's sleeping good too.
She was sleeping all day. And
Yeah.
I've been up. Now, as soon as I go to sleep, she's gonna be jumping up all over my head.
Now, how a 6'7" nigga got a damn cat? A 6'7" nigga around here with a big ass cat. I mean, a little baby cat.
You should hear how he talked to her.
I know. I heard him. Today. He called me today. I said, man, they gonna call the police on your ass on some domestic dispute shit. He's like, I'm gonna choke you.
He talked sweet to her, boss.
What? Oh yeah, you on some old funny shit, yo. Salute, E. We got E up in the building.
We got the birthday boy in the building.
Salute.
Birthday boy. It's the birthday boy. Go E. It's the birthday boy. Hold on.
Offensive coordinator. I needed you last night. Where you was at?
Man, I was asleep, man.
Yo, y'all see the 49ers? Hold on. Y'all see the 49ers though, right?
Damn.
Y'all see the 49ers? Nine Nation, baby. Hold up.
Ain't don't nobody care about no 49ers. You ain't no cowboy. You ain't even ready for the East Coast no more, boy.
Here you go. He putting it on.
You ain't even know. You ain't even know East Coast, nigga. You don't know if you live in Jersey, Philly, or Houston.
Shit. This nigga fake East Coast nigga. I ain't never met a fake East Coast nigga.
I don't know.
Born one of them.
Yeah,
Niners Nation, baby. You know how we do.
Born one
We got the 5 Super Bowls.
Hold on, Cross.
We're about to win number 6.
Jersey want to talk about the 49ers, but they played the Seahawks with Geno Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
What they got to do with the Cowboys?
Bro, the Cowboys, bro. Okay, they played.
FDA, I know you're not talking. We ain't talking about Houston, Texas.
Oh, bro, I'm from here, but I don't care about that.
Hold on, you might as well be a Cowboy fan.
What I'm saying is, bro, the Cowboys not gonna fumble that rock, bro. So,
ain't nobody trying to be no Cowboy fan, man.
FDA, you my brother.
Yeah, get that ugly ass head out in front of the screen. Ugly ass head.
We still
Nobody
want to
see that. Yeah, nobody want to see that ugly ass head up in the damn camera all the time.
What have you got on?
Our squad, the number 1 seed.
That's a good.
Bro, let me find out your bandwagon plan.
Hey, y'all see that right there? Hey, you see that when you walk through my door? Yeah. Hey, you see that? Hey, watch this right here. What that say?
Welcome. I saw it. It say going broke. It say going broke. Yeah. All I saw it said going broke. Why you got a going broke mat on the front?
The Cowboys is playing Tom Brady in the playoffs, so
and they ain't
nobody worry about Tom Brady. What Tom Brady gonna do?
I got this shit put
Tom
together.
Brady, he should have retired 2 years ago. When he won the championship with Tampa Bay.
Cowboys, bro.
I paid that $50. Come put this shit together.
Oh, the 49ers.
Hey, Mikey, salute the Mikey in the building. Mikey said, man, them Seahawks came out weak. Yeah. Tom Brady
Yeah.
finna break.
I knew that was my mom week anyway.
Maki, Maki, what's up, Maki?
Look at that. Look at that. Tom Brady finna break the Cowboys' hearts.
Hold on, Mikey. Hold on. That's my friend 2 seconds ago, Mikey. Hold on now.
Salute, damaged goods. I see you, girl.
Man,
Salute to you.
The bro got different dogs, bro. So when you in the postseason, they playing for something. They want their Lombardi. So
I know you was a football player. I was a basketball player, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I know the Cowboys. Look, never mind. You know what?
You're a Cowboy fan. You say that every year, and you be disappointed every year.
Yeah, you do.
What that mean? I'm still a Cowboy fan. My record better than yours.
Yo, hold on. Y'all record be good every year, but as soon as I get to the playoffs, I get knocked out the first round.
Stop playing,
last 8 years,
King,
last 20
I don't
years.
even know who your team is. I can't even take King serious. Who is King team?
No, he's telling pure facts, bro. Prescott going.
Man, he a New York Jets fan, man. I ain't trying to listen to King.
Nah, yeah, he a Jets fan. Yeah, ever since Sanchez. Yeah,
That's why
remember.
That's why his phone hung up. Because he was talking shit. That's why his phone hung up. That cheap
I remember Boy telling me he been a Jets fan since Sanchez. I remember you told me that.
The butt fumble.
You was a motherfucking lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a Jets fan when they had Curtis Martin.
Yeah. And Reeves.
I never been a Jets.
No, Boy said with Sanchez. When Sanchez was a quarterback. Yeah, when he was a quarterback.
Yeah, he right there.
Stone
Hey, hold up.
Hey, what's up?
To my brother.
BTB. Salute.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hold on.
I'm gonna be on the East Coast tomorrow.
I got some of that lagger right here, dog.
Are you coming to New York,
right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on a flight to New York.
Already.
Motherfucker to Philly, bro.
Yeah, we probably pass.
You want me to send him to New York on the train?
Yeah. 130 people in here. Hit that like button. We got 130 in here. Hit that like button.
Shit, I ain't like I'm doing that tomorrow. If you go to New York tomorrow, I'll meet you in New York.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have to pull out the
You can take it.
the big cup.
Yeah, right there.
Grand Central Station, right?
Now go to Mass Square Garden.
Yeah.
So that's light work right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Mr. Smith will probably come back on. I dropped the link. But yeah, we talking about this. So what you think about this, E? That whole thing with the 17-year-old, man. What you think?
Man, she was infatuated with old boy, and like you said, he wasn't really feeling. He just, doing what high school boys do, stick and move.
Yeah.
And not every female made to be, entered and then left.
Y'all see that, right?
Same way with males.
Nah, we don't see that. Nah, we don't see that shit.
Man,
we don't see it.
That.
Yeah, we don't even see that shit.
They ain't going for it. They'll be done next week.
Hold on, boy. Watch this. We don't even see that shit. Go ahead. Yeah. What you say now? It's your birthday. It's your motherfucking birthday. It's your motherfucking birthday. Yeah. It's E birthday in this bitch.
Yeah.
Go ahead, E.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I was looking at it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
because they're young, bro. Young kids.
Yeah. Nah, that's real shit. Yeah, but we want to say salute to my man E, man. I wanted to put him on the screen. Salute to him, man. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to him, man. Hey, a real true guy, man. Stomp down, real good-hearted brother. You know what I'm saying? It really really want to give his things back to the community. He do whatever he can. Hold on, let me put him back on the screen. Hold on. He do whatever he can, man, at the end of the day. And salute to him, man.
Thank you.
Yo, he's definitely a stand-up brother, man.
Yep.
Salute. That's my little bro right there. We're going to come to Houston. Turn it up.
Yeah, come down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because January babies rule.
That's right. January babies rule.
Ain't no January
that's
baby.
not.
My daughter right
Nah.
My girl looking at me.
Yeah, February rules, dog.
Oh yeah, Mr. Smith. You heard your sister, right? She got a birthday January 27th. She says she accepted cash apps too.
Hey, don't worry about that. Hey, my niece's birthday January 28th. My mama's birthday January 22nd.
Yeah, we Aquarius.
And my birthday January 24th.
Yeah, and I'm Aquarius too. What y'all talking about? I'm Aquarius too.
I already knew. You already know, bro.
You already know. You know how it's Aquarius, Rock.
Cal almost made it to Aquarius, bro. He almost was there.
Who?
You almost made it to Aquarius. You just missed it.
By a couple days.
By a couple days.
Yeah. He
My
still
daughter was 16, so she right
Yeah, but you know what? The way he moved like an Aquarius. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense because I'm Aquarius.
Boss, when your birthday February what?
Who do?
Huh?
When your birthday February what, bro?
I hate to even say it, dog. Y'all done got me.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
Yep.
You born big sister and cross. Y'all on me right now.
You messed with your mother Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah. I'm
Now real talk.
She's pushing you out.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't even heard what you said. But look, my niece's birthday is January 28th.
Yeah, I heard what
my
you
mama's
said.
Birthday.
His mama couldn't get on Valentine's Day because he messed it up.
I messed it up. That's why. She sacrificed that so I can get the gifts. Yeah. My mama was cold-blooded. She sacrificed the gift so I can get gifts. Salute to her.
Salute to your mom, man.
Salute to her, man. Yeah, her. And matter of fact, she's an Aquarius too. Hers is coming up pretty soon too.
When's the birthday?
Hey, what about them Tauruses?
I say offline. I don't like doing all that. Yeah, I do that.
Hey, what about them Tauruses like that, bro?
Yeah, what about them Tauruses? What about them
like that, bro? This is January. This winter baby child.
Don't nobody fool with no Tauruses.
Oh, look at Shay. Shay said.
Shay. What Shay say? But
she
big sister.
January.
I know you didn't say
January 20.
January 22nd. I'm half blind.
Hey, that's my mama's birthday.
Salute to my father-in-law. He was an Aquarius too. He sure was.
That's my mama's birthday.
Was it 22nd?
The 22nd?
Nah, the 26th.
The 2 days after mine.
Yeah,
and my niece's birthday January the 28th, and my girl birthday January the 8th. That's why we were in there, I think. Hey, I was trying to put on live. I didn't know the camera was off. She ran from the goddamn live. But look, now I see why we get along. But then I don't get along with y'all because I'm a goddamn tourist.
Man, nobody care about that shit you talking about.
Nah. Mute his mic, Cross. Mute his mic.
Yeah, go to mute me.
I'm gonna mute that nigga Mike. You right. Security officer.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back.
Security. Who is somebody? Somebody.
Sister,
security.
You see that big sister?
Hold on.
They tried to mute
guys.
your boy.
Hold on, guys. Let's see it. Hold on, guys. Let's see who this is. I don't know who this is. Hey, show your face, because I don't see your face. I don't know. Who is this?
Hey, don't let them niggas on, fool. If they do that, don't let them on.
Oh, no, I see who that is. Okay, I didn't know who that was. I saw security officer. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, we back.
That's FDA?
That's FDA. I like that. I didn't know who that was.
That's top flight of the world, Chris.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts.
I'm gonna write your ass up and call the police.
FDA, goddamn, I knew you were talking to me too. That's why I got quiet. I say this nigga finna get mad. Think I'm talking about him again.
Hold on. See,
God damn, nigga.
What I'm gonna start doing is, bro, restraint is one of the most powerful things in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get mad, but it's harder to restrain yourself. So what I'm gonna start doing is practicing restraint to show people, like, you know what I'm saying, that you don't have to react to certain situations.
FDA, stop. You know you my guy.
I'm being for real though, because you gotta understand.
I know you for real, but stop that. You my guy, man. You my friend.
Nah, it ain't no stop that. I want you to listen though, bro.
I don't want to listen.
Okay.
Nah, you my friend, bro. You good. You my homie. I mess with you the long
That's
way,
not
bro.
touch down. Oh, okay.
I mess with the FDA. It's no
All right.
issue. You get what I'm saying? FDA.
So
What's up with
hey,
it?
so I was gonna say, man.
What's going on, Cross?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yo, we hear you.
Nah, FDA, I was just
Okay,
joking, bro. I
okay.
didn't
Now,
mean nothing by that, homie.
Man, you know you
I
was joking,
thought,
bro. Stop apologizing, man. You good.
nah, I don't want the homie to feel
yeah,
like that with me, bro. That's my
Bro,
friend. I
I
like
wake up
FDA.
every day and I'm a security officer, bro. I don't care. Like, I
But
don't
I
like,
don't
bro.
want you to think
It's
like that with
Saturday.
me, bro.
right. You just
It's Saturday and I'm riding with my wife, bro. So it's cool.
right,
All right. It's all right.
That's
right.
right, bro. It's all
So
good, man. Everybody,
right,
we joke through your ass all day.
right.
Everybody can get it. Scott
They
can get it
joke on
too.
your ass all the time. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nah, FDA don't know us like that. He knows Scott, he know me, but he don't know
I
King
know
and
Cross
Cross
too,
like that.
bro.
Well, I know you know Cross, but you don't
right.
know Cross how
Exactly.
you know Cross now. Cross hot
Man,
side, bro.
nobody
We
want to
just
hear that shit. Nobody want to hear that shit,
all
man. I'm
right,
about to
nigga,
play
I'm
this
shut up.
video back. Yeah, we're gonna play this video back. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody coming on the panel, man. Respect everybody. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run this back. Salute to
Cross,
everybody. Hit
before
that
you go,
like button coming in.
Cross, what you got? Cross, do you got an IG, bro?
Yeah, it's called Cross Your Heart.
All right. But I'm gonna forget it. But mine's THM0523. Cause I want to chop it up with you outside this, so we can, like, you know what I'm saying, so it can be more content. You feel me?
Yeah, without a doubt. You already
I'm gonna
know.
just put it
Yeah,
there. You gotta go through your boy. You gotta
yeah,
have
yeah,
that
Miss,
stone.
yeah, yeah, Mr. Smith will get you. Yeah, we can all get on the phone afterwards. It's no big deal. We got it. Don't worry about that.
Gotcha.
That's easy. Yeah, that's easy. So let's go ahead and hit
FDA,
this
my
like button.
apologies, though.
Yeah, there you go right there. Black Widow dropped it in the link right there, so you get a chance or something. So
But
let's
nah,
go ahead and we're gonna
FDA,
play this back. Salute to everybody coming in here. Hit that like button coming
Sitting
in.
there watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she can be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something, man, and I'm gonna say something. I don't think none of these kids should be charged as adults, man, because you ruin their lives. My little cousin been locked up since he was 14. He's 45 now.
Damn.
In Florida for a murder charge. Damn. That's too much time for anybody to do at that young of age. You know what I'm saying? 14 shouldn't be doing.
So in your opinion, when do you think should be a good time to say enough is enough, or when they feel like they've been rehabilitated?
When they could draft you to the military, you could buy cigarettes. that's when they should give you that adult time, bro.
So take you over there and ship you to the war like they used to do back in the days. If you got in trouble, send you to the military, go fight over there.
Facts. But I don't think no teenager should be charged as an adult, man, because their mind ain't even fully developed yet, yo.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You do a heinous act like that, bro. I feel like it's like this. Like, we can say what's up, but it's like if it's my child, bro, I don't give a damn if it was 5. Like, I be want to retaliate on that girl. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like at the end of the day, like my wife would have said, she say both parents lost because their child about to be incarcerated and one child was assaulted. So when I look at
Right.
that whole situation, as parents, we need to teach our children, especially our boys, also, is teach our children one that if you that's inappropriate, bro. It's inappropriate because you don't understand the context of love, and you can't expect for somebody to be committed to you at a young age. So I feel like one, a relationship where you only belong to me, that's a lie and that's a fabrication. So relationships, like, it's cool to have a good friend, but all that old treating a person like that's your husband or wife at a young age, that's out of
Right.
there. So I feel like that young lady, she's 17. She made up her mind. She's dealing in an emotion because she only has 17 years worth of knowledge. And you're right. To your kinfolk that's in jail 14, like, damn, he didn't even, like, he made a mistake where he wasn't
Yeah.
capable to know what he was doing.
Yeah.
So in that 14-year-old
Fact.
situation, he shouldn't have been locked up since he was till he was 45 because
No,
he
he's
didn't
still locked up.
comprehend.
He's still locked up, bro. We trying to get him out now. He's still
Nah,
locked
Bro,
up.
that's messed
Damn.
up. But
That's
that
That's
foul.
17 year
fucked
old
up.
girl, that 17-year-old girl, she need to go sit down. She need to go sit
Yeah, I see
down.
what you're saying, FD. You saying
Mm-hmm.
from a 3, that's a 3-year growth average, and from a 17-year-old when you already invested and the dude didn't want to be with you versus a 14-year-old that got like the one the other night that he was 14, and then the fact that she broke up with him, he shot her and his life is ruined because he ain't learned nothing. I mean, dog, you think how ignorant he's gonna be? He's not going to force himself to go to school. His first few years in jail is going to be to protect himself and to protect his life.
That kid,
So,
bro, see, and this is what I'm gonna say too to the parents. Gun control is a must. How do you don't know that your child is grabbing a gun out your house and it's missing? So that parent, so any young person who get caught with a firearm, how you don't know your kid have a firearm?
First of all, they should know the code to that safe anyway. It's supposed to be a safe,
Exactly.
and that gun's
Exactly.
supposed to be a
right.
safe.
Fact.
Period. A
Because
lockbox.
when
Fact.
you have a gun in your house, you check on that gun like your damn kids every day. Make sure it's put up,
Yep.
they're
That's
locked,
real.
and as soon as you leave out the house, you grab them. Especially you in Texas,
Yo,
gas
when I was
station, corner
when I was in
store,
Virginia, when I
anything.
was living in Virginia, yo, I used to sleep with my gun under my pillow, yo.
Yeah, but I'm saying in Texas, you can carry, so you not even know if your house is period without them pistols. I would hope nobody
Man,
got
just like I said, yeah, a gun, you supposed to know where that gun is.
It's
So
supposed to be in a
that's the next.
lockbox. The kid ain't supposed to be able to get no lockbox. He ain't supposed to know the combination of
Right.
nothing.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Right.
Thumbprint,
So the
something.
parents should be charged for that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
you said.
Yeah. And if he did, like I said, now in the situation, think about this with the knife. How do you handle that with the girl with the knife? Would you think that the mother would know that she had the knife, the other girl that had it?
Nah, mother wasn't nobody no knife. Because
No.
kids could go buy knives from stores.
But the mother can
Right.
talk to the daughter about, if she knows she on that phone all night. You know how it is when you're in a relationship. You're on the phone, you're talking. So you
Right.
realize that your child is spending a lot of time on that phone and sending them messages. Hey, how serious is this relationship? What are your feelings? How you feel if this person was a cheat on you or get another girlfriend? Kids at 17 not able to hide that emotion to where you ask them those direct questions. They are able to disguise it like, oh, I wouldn't care about that. It'll show up if they especially if she's willing to go to school and stab someone. If those questions were asked to her, at home, it would probably show up. He been not cheating on me, or you'll kind of sense some of that. Like, well, let me let you know this is puppy love. Don't take it too serious, because boys at this age, they might not be as serious, or he might not be as serious about this relationship as you are. So therefore, detach some of those feelings from this relationship. But it's that's just the way the world works, though. Everything is expensive, it's going up. So as a parent, it's easy for us to say that, but as a world, the time keeps going. So you're thinking work, bills, a little bit of time with my children, and repeat. You're trying to keep up. Then you turn on the news, job loss, recession. So parents are made to be on the go all the time. And not many people have that luxury to just sit down and say, look, to their kids, what are you going through? What do you feel? What's your plans? The whole nine. It's just go, go, go. And, we feel, okay, it's a roof over my kid's head. So I did my part. But at the same time, it's more than that. You have to talk to them and what you're going through, that whole nine, the whole nine.
Hey, but I got a question though, right? This is my thing, right? Like when I was a kid, right? I remember one time I threatened my mama, and I told my mom, I wish you would touch me. I'm gonna call them people. But my mama beat the heck out of me. And then I had to wait for my daddy to come from Fort Worth to beat the heck out of me again. So when it comes to stuff what you saying, like when it comes to kids, bro, these kids are smart, right? They know the parents ain't supposed to touch them. They know what parents can do and what they can't do. So they threaten the parents and say, well, I'm going to do this and do that. And then the parents get scared. So that's why you got a problem with all this shootings or killings of the parents. Hey, y'all hold on, man. This is my mom. I'm going to hit y'all right back.
So
That was Jesus
what
calling
you
his
think
phone.
about that FDA?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like I tell my wife this all the time. We are our kids' first teachers, so I feel like just like what Scott said, we have to get our kids prepared before they walk out that door. And when you have daughters, the conversation is not that hard because I want to be a father that know before I don't know. You feel me? And one thing I'm gonna tell you about physical contact with your kids, I feel like you shouldn't do it. You feel me? And the reason why I feel like you shouldn't do it because that's installed resentment, bro. Because like a child gonna be like, why is you hitting me and nobody's hitting you when you mess up? So if you don't want nobody to hit you when you mess up, don't hit your child. But you got even so when you subtract the physical away, you gotta understand you gotta prepare your kid's heart that it is consequences for your decisions. So one thing about that whole thing of it is just because you don't get your butt hit here, don't mean that cop that pull you over is not gonna hit you because that's not your parent. So one thing about it is it's time for parents to take more control of their children. So if you don't talk to your children about love, if you don't talk to your kids, one thing about it is, excuse me for my language, I let my daughters know that dudes are not ish. Because when I was that age, I was not looking for love. I was looking for a warm side to be at.
Exactly.
So one thing about it is it's about telling your kids the brutal truth and understanding getting prepared. But one thing about the whole situation when we go to this young lady, one thing about it is the father is the most important thing to a young lady. Because one thing about it is, if a dude is not treating you with respect, if he only calling you for that certain situations, it's no way that she's supposed to take her frustrations out on that other young lady for what that dude is doing.
Right. That's a
So,
fact.
so one thing about it is, as hard as we gonna talk about it, you have to install accountability in your child. You took a knife knowing that knowing that assault is crucial. You if you stab somebody, you know that's wrong. You 17. And then what make me mad with the mother is the other daughter knew who that little girl was. You knew who that
Right.
girl was.
That's what I said. You had to know.
So our job as parents, we want to make it seem like our kids are victims. But then we don't know. See, we speaking from the outside looking in. We don't know if that girl who got stabbed was like for prime example, my older son have a problem messing with other dudes' girlfriends, bro. He think he
Right.
think that he think that stuff is cool. So one time,
He
my
wild. Yeah, you
junior,
gotta tell him that shit dangerous, dog.
what I said yesterday, man. Yesterday, it was like I'll never forget my junior. He listening to his older brother, and he go to school. He trying to talk to this young lady. He ended up getting jumped on the bus. So like he
See?
said, Dad, let's go look for him. I said, bro, you didn't have no business messing with that girl and listen to what
No,
your brother
man.
said. Leave people like one thing about it is don't never think a dude gonna keep it G. I watched the movie last night, right? And this
Uh,
dude told this dude, hey, yeah, I don't care about her. You can mess with her. Next thing you know, the dude started messing with the girl, and then the dude went from being his partner to the person that robbed him. So the dude holding
yeah.
think he robbed that dude because he was jealous because he was messing with a female.
But think about it like this. One thing about it, everybody knowing the game, a nigga can get robbed, a nigga can get jumped and beat up. He'll go and plan that shit out. But let a nigga fuck around and catch a nigga girl at the gas station with another nigga. Man, he'll shoot that car up and her and himself. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem about it, dog. Niggas ain't gonna do much, but when it come to abroad, that's why you better tell your son, dog. People don't play when it come to their gas.
Man, look, I'm trying to talk to him, man, because look, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. I used to be the guy that, like, I'll never get my ex-wife. I feel like I had to fight the whole world. Every night I have to prove my love. And
Right.
then when I realized my uncle told me one day, he said, bro, you don't have no business doing that. You don't have no business getting mad over the decision that she's making because regardless of what you do, she still is gonna do what she wanna do. You
Fact.
cannot control nobody but yourself. So like one thing about
That's
it
real
is
shit.
so one thing I'm gonna say is, as being a parent, I do not. My wife knows she's sitting right here. I don't encourage no dating. I don't encourage none of that because, like my son, he had another little female, little girl, advanced for her time. So I ain't gonna lie to you, because like I'm a person that I only facilitate to supervise, and once I supervise, I'm gonna make my determination. So I told my son, I said, "You see how this room dirty? She's staying in this room while this room is dirty. Your hygiene's ain't all play, and she just letting you do this. If a person is not trying to make you better and facilitate your worst habits, you need to get away from that person because that person's gonna become a burden."
Nah,
See,
that's
see,
real shit.
Stone wanted, like Stone C wanted to do it because what I'm gonna say is the worst decision that I ever made was trying to play grown before my time. When you 18 and 17 years old, bro, it's no way that you supposed to be committed to somebody else when you're not committed to yourself. You don't even know who yourself. Some people don't even find themselves until they damn near 50.
That's true. Yep.
So how can you love somebody and you don't even know what love is? Live your life. Don't sit there with that one person. Don't sit there with that one person. Why are you sitting with one person? I'm not encouraging you because I told my son straight up. I say when y'all kids, the whole thing come from sex is a goddamn child. When you get grown, STD and a baby. That's the only thing come from it.
Facts.
So one thing about this whole situation is you have to teach your children self-worth. Love yourself. The things that you want to be focused on can be the major distraction of your life, bro. So one thing about it is, I feel like if she sent her little hot ass, excuse me for my language, if she sent her little hot ass in jail, now she's gonna realize that Tyrone is gonna still do what he wanna do, and now you in
Yep.
jail.
Yep. And he gonna go to the next one. That's why I say he got
Yeah,
two of
yeah.
them out the way. You know, one he didn't even want, but he probably smashed her before. And then the next one, she got mad and she started bragging. And she's like, girl, I've been messing with him. And then all of a sudden, he done told her something totally different when he should have been real with her, with both of them.
Big face. I don't go for that relationship stuff at a young age.
Yeah.
Because if I wish somebody would have told me before I had to find out. But sometimes you just have to find out.
No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact.
Now I feel
Yeah, so
bad.
that's
I
why
just feel bad because some girls don't have that male love, so they don't know how a man's supposed to properly love them. So that's where it goes from neglect. I feel bad for everybody. I feel bad for all them kids, but like, baby, you gotta go to jail.
nah, that's some real shit, because you're right. Like I said, they ain't used to being loved by anybody. So not being loved by nobody puts you in a situation where you're going to make wrong decisions. You don't have a male figure to tell you that.
I'm telling you, Klaus, when I see that could be my 17-year-old little girl gets there. That could be my 17-year-old little girl stab somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nothing is like you. Like one thing about it, when we think that we exempt from something, we exempt. And this thing that we call life, we not exempt from anything.
Nah,
Nah,
you're being real about that, because people don't understand that. That's why I show videos that show in a whole general, you know what I'm saying, how the whole general awareness is. Because at the end of the day, we got to be aware that's anybody's 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to be cognizant and aware of, like you said, of what's going on in their life. You can't just not know. Like that girl, like the
I'm leaving
parents
chicken
that,
breast tonight. Two
like
stuffed
even the
chicken
parents
breast,
didn't even come
two
forth.
stuffed chicken. Yeah, mild and seafood. Yeah.
So nah, you're absolutely right. So the parents, like even the other girl parents didn't come forth. You know, I want to know like what was going on with her.
Man, brother, the other parents that probably come forward because they could probably be some sorry parents.
Yeah,
Man,
facts.
people don't be knowing what's going on with their kids, man. People don't know what's going on with their kids, and just like I said, we stay in the world where like I sound like Stone C now. You got to take a long step. You got to take a long look at the parents and wondering how can you let your child do this type of stuff? You feel me? What have
Right,
you told your child? But then sometimes you probably got a mother, you probably got a daughter that witnessed her mother try to hurt a female over dad. You got some dudes that be abusive to women because they watch their dad slap a woman and thinking that's the way that you're supposed to properly love a woman, and it's not the way to do it.
facts.
It's
No,
about
you're
what
right.
it's about what it's being like. Like one thing about it, now I sound like the brother from New Jersey. We don't know what this other child been through to make her trigger to act in emotion.
Right.
Man, bro,
No, you're right.
I'm in this
No,
food mark, man. So when I get up
no,
out here,
you
I'm gonna try
good
to. If you on it, I'm gonna try to hop back on. But just like I said, we gotta
already.
do this more often, bro.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, blessing the channel, man. Appreciate you, man.
Anytime you up and I got the time, I got you, bro.
Already, man. Salute
All
to
right,
you.
all right.
Yep. Peace.
Yeah, we together, yeah.
Already. So yeah, man, like he was saying, man, and a lot of these women don't have that type of love and that nurturing that they should have. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to say from that young man point of view, what has he been taught? Did he thought that was a game? Because damn, he looking at it like the one that he wanted He shouldn't have, to me personally, he shouldn't have played on the other one's emotion. And I know as a young man, that's what he did. But now in this new era, you got shit like knives and guns involved now. You know, you would never think back then. At the worst, it'll be some girls jumping some girls at the worst. But now you talking about a girl up in a stall stabbing this girl over an ex that allegedly didn't want her. That's the stuff that blows my mind. So you saying allegedly they didn't want her. Yeah, so allegedly, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the girl didn't want him. So my whole thing is this, like, so if the girl didn't want him, I mean, if the guy didn't want the girl, right? Why did she go to the extreme? Like, he really had her head messed up. And that's what these young guys don't know. They can manipulate and mess these girls up because they really thinking that he like them. And I think that if he was done with her and she knew personally he was truly done, but I think mentally he was playing a mind game. And I think he was playing on both of them. But the other girl was really, I think he had been messing with the other girl. He was about to try to mess with one, or I don't know. I'm just saying allegedly. But I think it's sad, right? Because at the end of the day, man, you know, these are 17-year-old kids. They're not out of school. The parents, again, we got to get more involved in what's going on in these kids' lives. Because I get what the mama's saying and that the girl didn't know, but the mama wasn't there, right? She probably didn't know of her and how she was, because she could have been a square chick. Like, she probably was to herself, and then dude tried to holler at her. Who knows? We really don't know. But one thing we do know, that was a heinous crime. And we can agree that, I would say personally, I think she need to be charged. And it's sad because that's a young lady over a dude that really didn't want neither one of them, because he could have just chose him. He could have chose who he wanted and said, this is the person I wanted. He could have did whatever he had to do, but he was playing a game. And it cost one girl almost losing her life, but end up putting her personally damaged for life. And then another girl that's behind bars that could ruin her career or her life. And she don't, and I'm pretty much sure you're not dealing with no dumb chicks. These chicks look like they probably came from good parents, and at the end of the day is they got caught by some type of little young street cat. You know what I'm saying? They got caught their attention. Salute, man. We got 135 up in there. Hit that like button. We about to play it back again. Teen attacked in school over an ex-boyfriend, right? And this is coming out of Baltimore, right? In Maryland. So y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from her daughter Zoe's bedside at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Amber Hull.
Share the content. Hit that like button.
Inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone video circulating social media. Images show the alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she can be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife with a serrated edge. A 17-year-old has now been arrested, facing first and second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back. And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know that just because they're a child doesn't mean that they're going to be excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Yeah, I don't blame that mother. I don't blame her at all, dog. Like I said again, I think it's unfortunate and sad that we in this day and era where kids, I think, like, I don't know, like, what happened to the damn what they call them, the metal detectors and stuff? Why they stop doing that in schools? I thought they were doing that. They need to do that in all schools, man. Just because the school is built, I think they need to do that. Just because you got security or police presence, they're not everywhere. Like, it should be somebody at the door or something. I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I just think at the end of the day, like, it's very unfortunate and sad, dog. Like I said again, a 17-year-old almost lost her life. When you sit back and you look at how she had to defend herself, man, I give that girl, man, the utmost, like, thank God she reacted the way she did. Check this out. I mean, look at that. I can only imagine. I mean, think about it. That's a child defending her life. She don't know what's going on. This girl got this knife, and man, she ready to do damage. And she was so upset because a boy, that's what I'm saying, it's crazy, it's mentally messed up because a boy didn't want to be with her. Man, I think that's crazy to me. We got 130 people in here, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, I find it very disturbing. Because at the end of the day, there's nowhere in the world that the mama, I'm just saying, like Mr. Smith said, salute to him, salute the FDA, salute the king coming on the panel. Think about it. There's no way that that mother didn't know. Let's be honest. Y'all can't convince me that mother did not know. She might not have known her social media, but she knew that that girl had a new boyfriend. Every young girl comes home and gonna say something to her mom. My mama gonna see something different. Her on the phone all the time. Who you talking to? Who you on the phone with? You only talking to one person. You don't want to go nowhere. Who done made you mad? It's that one boy. So mama had to know that it was this one boy. The sad part about it is I can't believe that the mama put herself in a situation where she couldn't identify, right? Like the one from last night, the 14-year-old, you can't identify. That's where I'm confused, the glitch on how can you not identify that there's a problem? Did your daughter come home? You know, like in the movies, did she come home and she's seemingly got an attitude, or she's on her phone, or do you have nowadays, are you part of her social media account? What are they saying on her social media account? Is a bunch of people hating on her. Why are they hating on her? What did she do? Is she not busy enough? Like, what? It's a lot of different factors. I look at it like that. There's something that was missing that at the end of the day, I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe y'all out there in this internet world get it. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Yeah, know your children. Facts. Obviously, I don't care what nobody say. My thing is, nobody's talking about that young man. Right? What was he? Was he like the star of the team? Did he run game on? Because if he had two girls fighting against him, the old saying is he got one in the cut. The one that he really messed with. The one that don't talk and don't tell nobody and just lay in the cut. I know that she ain't really all that, but then she still like him even more. Especially when you're in high school. Because the popular girls always in the midst. They got to be seen. And all the niggas want to holler at the popular chick. But it's always the chicks that don't nobody even pay no attention to. They're dudes that, where they play sports or they cool in school. They be like, man, what's up with that chick? I always ask that. So I don't know. I just feel like he was playing both of them on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like he liked either one of them. It had nothing to do with them, but they took it personal. They took it way beyond. Well, not they, but the one young lady. She took it way, way over the limit. She was on some other shit. That's mind blowing to me, man. As scary and as mind blowing. As a parent, as a teacher, as the principal, vice principal, anybody there, man. Because you wouldn't even know that, man. Like, think about it. This girl could have died in a stall. Like, let's soak that in, dog. Like a crock pot. Let that shit simmer and cook for her. The girl could have died in a stall. She suffered wounds all over her body, even her back. So that tells you is when she was trying to get away and run, she stabbed her in her back. That's cold-hearted. Like all that over a guy. You know, they didn't do a documentary. Was the guy, did she get abortion from the guy before? Was she in love with him? Was they around all the time? How long did they date? Because she's only 17. Did he take her virginity? That's another question. Did he take her virginity to the point where she really felt like he was the only one? You know, there's a lot of different factors. And at 17 and 15-year-old females, no critical thinking involved. And absolutely not. Because the young dude, he's trying to get points. He getting brownie points, and it's all in the sake of his homeboys. I used to tell my oldest daughter, I say, hey, don't be the middle of a bunch of niggas' conversations. Always remember that. Don't never be the center of a no nigga conversation where a bunch of niggas sitting around speaking on you. Because when they do that, that ain't a good thing. Yeah, trying to just smash facts. Yep. That's the crazy part. And it's unfortunate, man, that it's much more of this. Like I said, last night I played the 14-year-old that shot that little young girl, shot her 3 times in the head because he broke up with her. Now you got this girl, 17, in school, stabbed the girl multiple times because the boy wanted to break up with her. Right? It's crazy. So we got 124 people in here. We're going to run this video back. Again, this is coming out of Baltimore. Share this. Share this to your other platform channels. You know what I'm saying? Pin it wherever you got to pin it. People need to see this, man, because, again, this is getting out of hand. Just, like I said again, just last night I covered and I did the one on the 14-year-old, shot 3 times in the head. And it's a blessing she living. Then we got this young lady that's been stabbed up multiple times. Like this is getting deep. Hit that like button for me.
Watching a horror movie.
Speaking to us from
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, guys.
Amber Holt describes what police saw on security footage inside Lansdowne High School this Tuesday.
She was just stabbing, and my daughter's literally running out of the bathroom.
The terrifying near-death attack also caught on cell phone videos circulating social media. The alleged 17-year-old suspect wielding a knife. In the video, she could be heard saying, "What did I tell you?" as Zoe asks, "Who are you?"
My daughter didn't even know who she was.
A police report obtained by Fox 45 says Zoe is currently dating the suspect's ex-boyfriend. It also says arriving officers found a large puddle of blood in the hallway and the bathroom, along with a folding pocket knife.
Hit that like button, guys. Share this content from me.
Second-degree assault, as well as attempted first-degree murder.
You don't stab someone multiple times and not try to kill them.
Amber says Zoe is still recovering from stab wounds to her head, throat, neck, shoulder, arm, and back, And while Amber's relieved attempted murder is one of the charges, she won't feel at peace until Baltimore County State's Attorney Scott Schellenberger takes this case to adult court.
Children need to know.
Yeah, I hope he does take that to adult court.
Excused from doing something bad. From the bottom of my heart, like, I do not want this to happen to someone else.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I don't know what we gotta do. I don't know if we gotta put up more of these metal detectors in these schools, have more police officers patrol the areas. I don't know what we gotta do. But this right here, man, is unacceptable in all fashions and forms. And as a parent, that's got to be heartbreaking to know that your child, you would have got a call from school that your child died bleeding to death in the stall because some girl was mad at her because she took her boyfriend. That's not acceptable to take a person's life. And we got to let these kids know that's not acceptable, dog. You can't take a person's life because somebody don't want you, or because you can't get mad at a person because somebody won't like what your content or like your picture or like what you do on Instagram or the other platforms. That don't mean nothing to nobody. It's only acceptable to you, but not to the world. So again, I appreciate everybody coming in. We got a bunch of people, 117 people. I'm about to get out of here. It's been 2:35 with almost 2.5 hours. Great bill. I might come back on a little bit later. I appreciate y'all coming on. And again, until we build, salute to the mods, salute to the people that was in the chat, salute to the people that blessed the panel. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.